guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to consist of purely drugstore makeup. I've never done a video like this. I'm literally using only drugstore makeup to create this look, and I'm also going to be teaching you guys a step-by-step on how to apply false lashes. So yeah, if you're interested in learning how to get this look with just drugstore makeup and learning how to apply falsies, keep on watching. Okay guys, so I already moisturized my face and did my brows, and to moisturize my face I used the Hydra Genius from L'Oreal in normal to dry skin tones, for normal to dry skin types, sorry. And then for my brows I used Fabu Brow. They look like this. This one is 02 medium brown, and this one is 06 midnight brown. For primer, I'm going to be taking this primer, Prime Perfection Face Primer from Milani, and just applying that on my face, especially on the T-zone area. For foundation, I'm mixing these two. I want my makeup to be pretty glowy, but I still want the coverage to be really good, and that's why I'm using the Pro Glow from L'Oreal. And I mix it in with the Milani Perfect and Conceal foundation. What I like about the Milani foundation is that it's also kind of like a concealer, so I like to kind of put that all over my eyelid to prime it, as well as my under eye. Now I'm taking my beauty blender and kind of just blending out any like little streaks and stuff that the brush might have left, especially around the eye area. Now to kind of just set that foundation I have on my eyes, I'm using the NYX Contour and Highlight Palette, and I'm going to use this quick little banana shade. And I'm just applying it all over my eye. What I'm using for the main part of the eyes is the L'Oreal Infallible Paints eyeshadow. It's like a liquid eyeshadow, but it dries like matte kind of, depending on the shade. And this one is in 310 Army Camel, and I'm going to be using this side. I'm going to take my ring finger and just smooth it before it dries, because they do dry pretty fast. I want a little bit of a transition though. I don't just want my eye to be one color, so I'm going in with this color from the NYX palette and taking a Morphe brush. This is what it looks like. Not sure of the name, I think it came in a set. But I'm just dusting it along the crease, on both creases, just to kind of have a little bit of a transition. And this is a super easy way to get like a really neutral smoky eye. Neutral enough that you can use throughout the day, but also you can use it at night if you want to do like a winged liner or something like that. Brow bone highlight, I'm just taking the highlighter shade from the same palette that I've been using from NYX. And it's a really pretty highlight shade. To concealer, and I am using this one that I like a lot actually. I don't know what shade I'm in, but I'm in a light shade. What I have noticed about this concealer in particular is that if you try to put like one of the peach color correctors or something under and then you apply the concealer, I feel like it just breaks up. But if it doesn't really have anything under it, obviously maybe a little bit of foundation or some cream or something, that's fine. But if it does have, maybe it's just the formulas that I've been mixing. And by the way, I'm talking into the camera now just because since I have dark under eyes, I like to kind of let my concealer set a little bit before I go in and start blending it. And that's also something I learned from Christine Dominique. So if you guys haven't checked out her channel, you definitely should. And now we're gonna move on to some liquid illuminator from NYX, and I really like this one. It's really nice if you have a light skin tone like I do, because it's more of like a pinky color. So it's like pink iridescent, and I like to use it right here, right over my cheekbones, bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow and on top of my brow. This one dries up super fast, so you have to make sure that you work with it like right away. Going back in with the Aesthetica Cosmetics H22 brush, and I'm going back in with that banana shade from NYX. I like to set around in any areas that my makeup falls easily. So for some reason my makeup falls like around this area of my face. I don't know why. And this is also a good trick to use a like a lighter color powder other than a translucent powder, because like if you used a foundation that was too dark for you, just like you can use a bronzer if you use a foundation that's too light for you. For bronzer, I'm using the Fit Me bronzer from Maybelline in Deep Bronze. It's gonna be applying it where I would normally contour, but this is going to be good because it's really going to give my skin that bronzy glow, because I do want this to be kind of like a simple but glowy makeup. We are going to actually contour today. I basically take this Morphe M143, take the last 3 shades, do it like on the very outer edge of my cheekbone. Roxette Arisa and Nikki Tutorials use this brush, and I actually saw it on Nikki Tutorials channel first, and I was like, okay girl, I see you, I gotta go get it. So now I'm going to be taking this LA Girl Velvet Blush contour stick. This is the color. As you can see, it's pretty glowy, and I just am going to be going like this on my finger, just dabbing it lightly onto the apples of my cheeks. Set that blush that we just used, that cream blush, I'm going to be taking this color from the L'Oreal Infallible Paints collection on a Real Techniques stippling brush, and just lightly putting it around the apples of my cheeks again. Now for the under eye part, I'm just going to take this darkest shade from the NYX contour and highlight palette, and I'm taking another Morphe brush that doesn't have a number, but it looks like this. It was probably in a set or something, and I'm just taking that right here. I always like to apply a little bit of shadow, and I'm using this black shadow from the NYX Trio. And I'm going to take that same Morphe brush that I used before, and this is just a matte black, and I use it in the cases where I don't want to put top eyeliner on. So I'm just gonna do like a light. But now we're going to finally move on to lashes, which is the main course, I should say, of this tutorial. I usually do my lashes off camera, but today I'm going to try my hardest to do them on camera. The reason I do them off camera is because it's kind of hard. I use both hands while I'm putting my lashes on, so it's a little hard for me to be using a handheld mirror and putting my lashes, but I'm going to try for you guys, so hopefully it'll work out. So the lashes I'm going to be using today are these Wispies from Ardell Lashes, and I always measure my lashes before applying them because lashes are always different sizes. They're always different sizes. If you have small eyes, even if you have big eyes like me, you should still measure them. So like basically put the lash on without any glue, without anything, and then figure out how much you should cut. And always cut from the end. So you would cut from like the outside in. And then another trick that I learned from Dress Your Face, or Tamana Roshan, I should say, is to kind of hold the, if you don't know what goes on the right and what goes on the left, once you open it, take the lashes and hold them over your own eyes like this. And now you know, okay, this one goes on the right and this one goes on the left. Cannot forget to curl our lashes, so let's actually do that first. Just make sure that you close it softly, do little pumps, and then make sure you open it completely before pulling it out, because you don't want to yank your eyelashes out or anything. I like to take my lash applicator and put it in the center of my lash and just hold it like that. I'm just gonna take a layer of that glue and making sure that I put it on the middle and on the outer corners. Now that it's on, I'm gonna take my tweezers and just tug. And then I take my hand and I just kind of press the lashes together and make sure, kind of like push it back as well, and just make sure that it's really stuck on there. I'm actually going to do this eye off camera, and if you guys just want to rewatch that part, I'm literally going to do the exact same steps on this side, so BRB. Okay guys, so I'm done with lashes. I also did just apply a little bit of this MAC from the Selena line mascara. It has a pretty big wand, so I like it a lot. I just did that on the top and bottom lashes once my lash glue actually dried. I like applying mascara always at the end of my lashes. I don't like doing it beforehand. So for our final step of this whole look, I'm going to be using ColourPop BFF lip liner. It's like this. And I know this is a drugstore look. I do consider ColourPop drugstore because these liners are like not even like $7. So they're extremely affordable. And yeah. But since I do want this look to be very on the glowy, dewy side, I do want to add a little bit of a gloss, and today I'm going to be using my favorite color from the L'Oreal Infallible Paints collection. This is in Spicy Blush, and it's such a pretty pinky nude, and you guys will see. Totally kidding when I said it was the last part because we forgot to put highlighter. So this highlighter that the NYX Contour and Highlight Kit comes with is actually so good. My tricks is to spray my brush, and by the way, I'm using the Morphe Y14 brush with a little bit of setting spray, and this one is the NYX Matte Setting Spray. So yeah, I like to put a little bit of setting spray on my brush first, and then take the same side with the setting spray and just dab it into the color I'm trying to get. Girl, this highlighter is bomb. Like, literally, look at it. Like, honestly, I can't. For drugstore, it's so good. So the actual final step is just applying this setting spray all over our faces, and that is going to make sure that our makeup stays on all day long, everything, no matter what you do. Well, that concludes today's tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, that you'll use these tricks that I have taught you guys in the video. And if you have any more questions, please leave something in the comment box down below. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit that subscribe button, which is also right here down below. It should be a red or white little box. And yeah, if you're interested in watching my videos that I also post in Spanish, I just posted one on how to get those sexy beach Victoria's Secret waves. And if you guys want me to post it in English, just also leave that in the comment sections down below. Bye guys!